Okay, so welcome to this recording of SketchUp on we will be creating a version of a tiny house, and we'll try to create and compromise the design as we go on with the build of our tiny house. So here we see the default page or the default screen of our SketchUp, where we are given a variety of tools in order to create a house, and we will try to achieve our version of the tiny house. So first tool that we will see is select. As of now, we won't be using this, or this will simply be, or this won't be as much of use since we don't have anything. And the next tool that we will see is the eraser. By doing this, we may erase certain objects. For example, the lady there, we could erase her, and she is only there to be used as a proportion scale. The next tool that we have is paint. This will be used later on the finalization of our house, where we will be decorating the colors, the textures, and whatnot of our build. Next, we have the line tool, in which we are given the line or the pencil, the icon of the pencil, and the freehand, where in the freehand we are able to draw a random object, an irregularly shaped object, whereas if we go to the line, we are to draw straight lines or going up and whatnot. Okay, the next tool that we have are the different types of art that we can make according to use. First is the arc, the normal arc. Second is the 2-point arc. Third is the 3-point arc. Fourth is the pie. Later on, we may or may not be using this tool as we build our house. But as we move on to the next tool, in which this is used to create different types of shapes, this will be used very much in order to create the base, the walls, and the holes and the windows, even the roofing found in our house. As we start from the origin, using the rectangle tool, we may press the origin and draw an estimated length of our foundation. But here, if you want a more specific number, you may simply type in, let's say I want a 3 meter by 6 meter house, and when I press enter, I will be given this shape. Now if we check using our tape measure from the end point to the end point, we will see a 6 meter distance. Okay, since this is a tiny house and we want to achieve as much space as possible given the tiny area, this is only an 18 square. Using the tape measure tool and putting it in the face, we see an on face of 18 meters squared area. So not much of an area to work on, but we will try and compromise and use our creativity in order to build a house that features all of the necessities of a house. Using the line, we will try to plot our house, or where each of the places are located. So the good thing about using this line tool is that you are able to easily locate the midpoint because it is highlighted by this light blue circle. By pressing that and going straight, you will see a red line, a red continuous line, and that indicates the red axis. And then let's say you want the other axis It's also indicated by a green line. Okay, in the following steps or seconds, we will try now to plot the lines, and we will now try to create where each of the furnitures will be located. So after using the line and then plotting where each of our furnitures or our key components will be, as you can see, here I will explain where each or what is the meaning of each one of these. In this, we have first is the door. This will be the entrance, and then you may choose to go to the stairs or go to the living room. Since it's a tiny house, we will be efficient in using our space here. So here on this part, I will try to make the furniture of a sofa and a tiny table. Next to that will be our dining table, which I hope I could make it look as if it's a foldable table. And then next will be our kitchen area, very important, where we have our sink, our pantry, where we will put everything. And then at here I will try to add a, let's say, a cabinet to place all of our ingredients and whatnot. And here we have a first entrance going to, here I will locate a sink, and then the door that leads to the comfort room. The stairs will lead to a loft, where I hope I will be able to make or design the bedroom. So my technique in doing this build will first start with the bottom, and then try to build and design how the first floor will look like. And then after doing so, we will build the walls and design the loft. So the first furniture that I will be designing will be the sofa. So okay, let's try and make the sofa. Now we will be using the push-pull tool, and where okay. So we will be setting it at a height of 0.40 meters. Yeah, that's a bit tall, but that's how we design things. So for the sofa, for the backrest, we will be placing it at a, let's say, so we will be setting this at a height of 80. So since we've already added 40, let's simply add a distance of 40 there. Not quite the sofa look yet, but we will try to get through that. Okay, next, the next furniture that we will build or try to create will be the table. And since we are looking at it's mostly close to the sofa, by using the move tool, we can set it apart a little bit. Okay, place it there, and now we push it, lift it, and set it a height of 0.40. Okay, so exit level. So let's try to create a table now and set it a height of 0.4. Okay. Technically this will be a moving table, so that's just there for demonstration. And we want to, later on we will try to put the effects of it being a float or having a glass top. The next furniture will be the table, and this will be a quite long process. Let's set it a height of 0.80 meters. Okay, and then put a line here, or it will have a thickness of 0.5 meters. It's quite thick, so yeah. After determining the thickness of our table, let's erase the excess, which will be this one, and I'm planning to keep that, and let's fill in this place here, rectangle. So in order to fill it properly, let's just put it again. Let's seal up any. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we have now the effect of the table floating, and we will try to make a unique stand for it so that it will not look like a normal table. And I'm planning to have that it will have that design, except that this will be thicker compared to that, and this will be holding, let's say, the table. Okay, so I'll get back to you when it's done. Okay, so looking at the table design, I'm pretty much satisfied of the design that it is being shown, where it's kind of a modern look. So let's move on to a different furniture. The next furniture that I would like to focus on will be the kitchen area of the countertops, and where to locate the sink, where to put the utensils and whatnot, the cabinets and shelves. And this won't be an American style where there will be a laundry and like that, because why not? We're Pinoys, we don't need those. So I'll update on how I built the kitchen and do the process step by step and update as I go on. Looking at the design of some kitchens in the internet, I've settled to the height of an 8.80 meter counter. So let's set up that up, 0.80. Oops, why is it a negative? Let's do that again, 0.80. Okay, so that will be the height of my countertop. Okay, given that we will be doing furnitures, I won't be adding the appliance of the kitchen because it might be too complex. But what I will be doing is to add the sink here, and maybe put skins later on for the marble top. And as you can see here, we have drawn basic cabinets, and later, using the push-pull tool, we will add a 3D effect of it showing the diversity, or showing the cabinets itself. Okay, using the push-pull tool, as you can see, we have already drawn our sink, and using this circle maker, let's try to make, okay, first the line, find the center of this box. Wait, okay, find the center of that box. And once your center is located, find the circle, draw a small circle, erase the lines, and you have yourself a sink. Okay, so using push pull tool again, let's just add the effect of it going down, but it's there. Okay, the next furniture that we will be designing will be putting knobs on these cabinets, and for a unique look, I decided that I will first locate the middle point here, draw a line so that the knobs or the handles won't be that directly onto the center. As you can see, at that point we have located our knobs, so I'll speed it up and skip to the parts and show you the end result. And while we were at it, I've already also designed the other handles for the other cabinet. Okay, so more or less that is how it will look like. Next, I'm deciding if this area will be left blank, because I will put there the ref, and then I will remove this part here to accommodate the space for the refrigerator. Okay, so this here we have added a simple refrigerator. Okay, and next is we're going to be building a sink, and to show you how to build a sink, it's simple as finding the line. Okay, once it's center, you estimate how wide your sink you want it to be. I want it to be 4, so we're going to be okay, so erase that. We have, I want it to be a unique looking sink, so maybe I would want this look. Okay, so you can see it's a simple box right now, but what makes the sink unique is its, let's say, its faucet, so to say. So I want my faucet to start here using a circle. It would go to a point around that, and then using eraser tool, and then pull. Okay, next is to find, or using a line, let's see how to do this. Circle, let's try if we can make a circle here. Let's just create a small circle there, and then erase this, slightly destroying the circle, but oh no, I think it's curved. So let's try to find another solution. Okay, so I found another solution, which is to create a semicircle, and let's erase the excess. Right. Just realized it's including the lines at the back. So let's just try and fix that by using lines, and there you have it. It's already fixed. And erase once again these lines. Make sure not to erase other lines that are not to be erased. Okay, after doing so, we continue by finding, let's say, the center, which is around here, and center again. This method is just simply trying to locate the fastest way, the center. Okay, so that's the midpoint there, midpoint, and then you circle. Okay, and erase the unneeded parts. Okay, seems to be working. And then let's pull it to the desired length. As you can see, this is a modern looking faucet we have here. And let's continue to erase the parts that are not needed. Okay, and let's move this. Never mind. Move. The face. This is quite long. Okay, so I've settled the design for my faucet. It's like that. It's quite new in terms of design, but we're here for a modern look or innovating style. So I hope that this works out. I'm not sure if it will, but why not? So here, as you can see, I've also added my ref. So slowly we are able to see the build up of the house. Here we have a model that fits nice, and is actually, that fits in the model of sitting down, meaning that the relative size that we have is actually good. So for the ceiling, we will settle for a height of 2.5 meters, and this will extend here in the living room. The ceiling will be for the kitchen because that will be for the loft. So I will first design this first floor using skin, where we can locate it here, and after that we will move on to building the stairs and going to the loft area. Okay, so as you can see, I've done the texture for the sala, for the living room, and for the dining table. I've incorporated a wood texture, so I'm guessing that would also continue with the kitchen. As you can see, I've already tried to do a 3D effect of this, and I hope this works. Okay, so continuing. So as of now, I have created or put colors on almost all. Okay, almost all furniture, and it's designed. So now I'm going to focus on to the loft. I will leave the comfort room a bit later because it's going to be finished. Apparently we won't see as much detail from the comfort room. We will focus, however, on the design of the kitchen, the sala, and building the loft. So I have decided to create the loft, and then the height would be 2 meters. Okay, 2 meters. Why so? Because it's exact or ideal for the standard height of this man of our model. Okay, so we will be placing this here, delete that, and we'll be moving this object, man around here. Okay, as you can see, it's an ideal height for the model. Okay, so that will be the ideal height for the loft, and as you can see, there's still a head space for the model because it's 2 meters. It's quite high for the average person, and yeah, as you can see, it gives the division feel from the kitchen and towards the living room. Okay, now we will work on with the stairs and how it will be incorporated in the in the design. For the design of the stairs, we will simply align this from that angle, and that's how simple we will create. That's how simple to create. That's how to create a simple staircase. My English, I'm sorry. As we are creating the stairs, we notice that there is an immense amount of space. So we will try to use that. It's simply using this technique. Go down and align that. Align this also there, and go up. Okay. Once that's done, it will be aligned, going. Where's the other? Okay, on face, and that will be going down. Okay, and simply, okay, so here there will be space, and we're still going to decide what space will be used there. It's also okay. After determining the space, we will also determine how the bed will look like, and searching from the internet. According to the internet, the queen size bed is around 153 by 203 cm. So we will create a design that is similar to that. So using our calculator, we find that 153 divided by 2 is 76.5. So I would say this would be 0.765. Enter that. Okay, and that's the length. 0.765. Enter. That's the width of our queen size bed, and for the length, it is 203 divided by 2, which gives us 101.5 per side. So we put here 0.1015. Enter. Let's do that again. I think I got the wrong calculations. 1.015. Am I getting the right calculations? I think not. After some tinkering, I managed to get the length of the queen size bed. Let's erase some lines. Don't need those. And Using the push pull tool, we get an average size of our queen size bed. And as you can see, there is still room. Maybe we put the TV here and whatnot. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so here we have a basic bed that is a queen size bed, and here we have a for safety reasons and whatnot. I'm planning to put a storage area here under the bed. Yeah, let's focus first on the bed, and then there would be shelves within the bed and around the headboard. So I'll update you. I'll post this after doing it. Okay, so as you can see, I've already designed my bed and some final touches using this texture. So as you can see, it's a great way to actually edit your furnitures. So here we can see the beautiful bed with pillows, and next will be for the surroundings and for the cabinets, and we will be doing that soon. Okay, as we are nearing towards the end, here is the update of the interior design of my house. As you can see, I'm trying to look for a good quality design or unique design for a comfy and desirable home. The room, I'm quite happy of the outcome of it, and the next part is to add the windows to open up the space, because as of now, because there's no windows, it's quite claustrophobic. And here I will have to design the stairs, and as of the kitchen, the bed, the living room, I'm quite happy of that. Okay, I'm quite happy of the design of the stairs. It's fitting. There's a good combination of dark and light colors, and here we will have to focus more on the windows next, which will, after doing so, will open up the space, especially here in the kitchen area and in the living room. And then if you notice, the roof is quite tall, and then it will also cater towards opening up the space, even though it's a small area. Okay, as you can see, there's a change in the texture. You can no longer see through the house. It's because here in these tiles, you could change it from default setting to this modes in order, because at this point I'll be focusing more on the windows. So with that, what will happen is that there will be no it won't recognize the lines that are within, unlike last time. So here I get to focus more on the exterior wall and focus on the windows. Okay, so after some time, I've been looking around at my home, at my house, and I've noticed that there are no windows for the comfort room and for the area where the comfort room will meet from the entrance. And here I'm actually going to be building a simple sink and a window to be able to have a feel that after you go to the CR, you will have at least the proper hygiene. And as you can see, we already have a window to again increase the amount of light that can come in and the feeling of spaciousness. Okay, so looking at this design, I'm creating a modern look for the what do you call this, for the sink. And This will be achieved by using different types of angles and whatnot. Okay, so you could erase this, erase that, and then after doing so, we could see that we have now a unique shape for our sink. And using another rectangle or this tool right here, the offset tool, we could locate the face, and let's say I want just a 0.05, a point, it's still loading, a 0.05 offset. Okay, and in doing so, push pull, I will push this down. Okay, and though I see that it's going out, I could simply use erase tool. Okay, that destroys that, so let's not use erase tool. I could use, however, a new line which will connect this point, this point. Okay, so now you see a more diverse look, and here we simply add a circle, and I want it at the corner. Okay, so there's your circle, and now using the push pull to make it look like a sink, and now all we have to do is design the sink. So I want the sink to look like it's should it be metallic, or let's try to find other styles. So I'll be searching. Okay, so I found a cool design for the sink, and for the body we'll go with that. Okay, and now for the sink, all we have to do is find the center of this, and okay, and use circle, and erase tool. Okay, so now we have the faucet design and the sink. I'm quite happy with that, and let's look at the outside version of it. Let's clean some parts of it. Okay, okay, so after doing the sink, I also did this comfort room, and though you may see that it's see-through, in reality we actually don't want a see-through comfort room, and that would be more or less a one-way mirror. That's just to give the feel of a wide or a big comfort room, even though it's in a tiny house. After doing so, we just push this going out around 0.05, enter. Also this side 0.05. Okay, and look for the color. So right now we're simply adding the colors of the frame. Okay, so there you have it, also the decoration for the comfort room with your toilet seat and your shower, a window from your for your sink to give it a spacious look. Okay, so in terms of the things that I want, there's also a new feature of the sink there. I also want that. And overall, this is the 360 house that I am building. For future questions on why I didn't put a window on this part, that's because in reality that might be where you will place your air conditioner, and of course you need space, and it would be additional cost if you would just put another big window there, where in fact it would have supposedly be beneficial for your air conditioner. So this concept is also based on a reality concept. So more or less, this is the tiny house that I am looking for.